to myself, what a wonderful world.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this morning I'm up bright and early once again, and we're up north. We're in Newcastle because we're visiting WB and Sons auction, because they've got a classic car auction on at the moment. We actually came across this classic car auction whilst browsing through YouTube ourselves, and yeah, they do a Ruby's roundup on their channel. So yeah, we thought we'd come up here this morning and check out the huge array of classic cars that are going under the hammer. Here's the auction catalogue, and they've also like cut out some of the cars and put it on the Christmas tree, with the Capri being at the top. So I think it's only right that we start there first. I'm starting in the inside of this Capri because yeah, it's stunning. Huge roll cage. We've got some big bucket seats in here. Really nice. Door cards as well. This is actually a Capri 3.1S. It's a genuine X-Pack. Honestly, I hope the video does this justice, how stunning it is. Honestly, this is amazing. I'm not sure if these are legit, but it's got carbon fibre bumpers. The Capri's got an original Essex V6 in it, and the guide price is £20,000 to £25,000. Be really interested to see what that goes for.
£21,000. Last time it's gone. 21,000 once, 21,000 twice. All finished and done at £21,000. Telephone provisional.
Staying on the classic Fords for now, we'll just come across this XR3i. I'm not even lying to you guys, but this is in really good condition. I don't ever try and sell the cars in these videos. I talk the truth. Proper good condition. You can just tell from like the seats and that, the bolsters don't even look like I've got any wear on them. It's done 70,000 miles. That's an original mileage. As you can see, even under the bonnet looks really clean. 1.6 CVH in there. Yeah, I think this is a really presentable little car. The estimate is 12 to 15 grand. Look at that, a classic Ford without a rusty sunroof. That's pretty rare in itself, isn't it?
£12,000 provisionally selling. 12,000 bid once, 12,000 twice. Last time, all done at £12,000. Internet provisional.
Just looking around this Vectra Super Touring, there's only 1,000 of these made. 500 had a 2-litre engine in, and the other 500 had a 2.5 V6 engine in. This is a 2.5 version. As I said, this is the 2.5 engine. It's got MOT until July next year. Guide price is £8,000 to £12,000.
Phones out, 8,001 goes once, goes twice, 8,100. Provisional say.
It was only a matter of time before we ended up gravitating towards a classic Mini. If you've watched the auction videos before, Lauren loves a Mini. This is no different. Look at that, wooden dash. Proper retro. There's a Mini Cooper. That's nice, isn't it? Very nice. No signs of obvious rot in the boot, which is nice to see. Not only does it have a wooden dash, it's got wooden door handle, wooden window winder, mirror adjuster. It's only showing 53,000 miles. There's a look in the engine bay. The estimate is £8,000 to £9,000.
52.50. You can see hovering there. Press your button if you want to come back. 52.50 once, twice, all done then. Provisionally sold at 52.50. Internet provisional.
Now this is a very cool car. Cortina Deluxe. More door, because that's just the way we like them. Loving the interior. This reminds me very much of my Escort, with the black low leather seats and the door cards to match as well. Just reading a little bit of the information on this Cortina. It's showing 39,000 miles. It's very original condition, and the estimate is 6,000 to 8,000.
5,250 fairly good on. 52.50 bid. That's it. Goes provisionally on the net at 5,250.
spotted another Cortina. This one's 1600, 1972, MOT and tax exempt, and the guide price is only £4,000 to £5,000. It's cool. There we go. Still got its 1.6 Pinto in the bay. It's been resprayed at some point in its life. It's been quite a rush job by the looks of it because it's on all the sills and that, but you know what, it's still a presentable classic, MOT and tax exempt. So let me know in the comment section below what Cortina you prefer.
6750, once, twice, and selling there at 6750. Commission B.
Here's another Mini with a difference. So showing 49,000 miles, made in 1995, and it's a Japanese import. It's one of 60 green cars. The guide price is £10,000 to £12,000. That's interesting. Come all the way from Japan. Unfortunately it's locked, so you can't see inside, but yeah, that's really cool, that is. Is the boot open, Lauren? Nah, it's locked.
At £9,500, provisionally selling this on the internet, all done at 9,500, goes away at 9,500. Provisional.
Now I do like myself a little hot hatch. Here we have a Mark II Golf Cabriolet. It's a 1.8 petrol engine. It's done 127,000 miles, and the guide price is £3,000 to £5,000. Look at that, all leather, all black. Looks in really good condition, to be fair. Someone's cup of tea.
£1,800, we're going to swing at 18, if you're sure I'm done with it, at only 1,800. Provisional there.
Seen a few of these at previous auctions. A Rover Metro. Says it's showing 12,000 miles. Not sure if that's legit or not, but you can easily go back on MOTs and have a look. Guide price is £3,000 to £5,000. I love all the retro design on the seats and the door cards. Just really makes retro cars, doesn't it? You'd never have something so wacky like this on a modern day car. We were looking at this on the website as well, and it even comes with a t-shirt of the car. Look at that. You'll have to forgive me for my lack of knowledge. I'm sure my dad would be able to tell me, but this is a Rover Metro S, so I'm not sure what engine it will have in it. It doesn't say anything in the catalogue, but yeah, it's really tidy under the engine bay, as you can see. No rust showing, which is always a bonus on a classic car.
No further interested in it, sure, at £2,000.
Wow. I don't really know if I've got a soft spot for VW campers. I guess I just like looking at them. Me and Lauren definitely want to do a van conversion at one point, so we always like looking at the campers. God, talking about retro interiors, look at that. There we go, so they've got it all laid out. They even got the pop top up, and the retro theme continues on them mats that will sort of come out to create the bed at the top. It's actually a US import, this one. That's why it's a left-hand drive. The estimate on the camper is £11,000 to £13,000.
Very pretty, selling 82.50. Are you sure I'm done? Last chance here, 8,250.
We finally found our way over to their turntable here at WB and Sons. This is really cool. You can sort of put the cars on there and showcase them. They use this on their YouTube channel and their website quite a lot. Now down here we've got two choppers. I'm sure many of my viewers are of the age to remember these. I unfortunately aren't. But yeah, both of these have got an estimate price of £2,000 to £3,000. But when you look at them, they have been fully restored. And I mean nut and bolt job, everything. So yeah, brand new tyres on them. All of that mechanism up there is clean and refreshed. All the chrome's been redone. But yeah, £2,000 to £3,000. That's crazy, isn't it? This bicycle is not constructed to carry passengers. I wonder how many people did. No, they are cool.
£1,100. But chopper, £1,100. At 11 bid. At £1,100 bid all done. At 1100, last chance, 1100. We put you in internet at £1,000 we submit. At £1,000 boys and girls. Provisional there.
It doesn't stop there with choppers. There's another one here, and this is only estimated £100 to £300. Not sure why. Maybe because it's a later model. The only thing I can really see is it hasn't got the gear changer here. I guess that's a gear changer.
£120 a bit of 120 months. 120 twice, all on at 120. Provisional there.
Gotta be done. And there's another chopper over here. I'm guessing it's a later one again. The guide price is £200 to £400. Loving the little mirrors there, they're cool.
At 160, internet with it now, 160 bid, selling it provisionally at 160. Internet.
Moving on from the bikes, we've got this Land Rover Series 3 that's recently had extensive restoration, and it's only covered 71,000 miles. Now, as you guys probably know, I'm a Ford guy, and yeah, I can't say I've really looked into off-roaders and 4x4s, Land Rovers before, but it's worth having a look at. It really has been done properly. That's lovely, that is. The estimate on this is 15 to 20 grand. How on earth do you open that? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Sunlight's ruining the quality, but yeah, you can get the gist of how clean this is.
18.5 I've got, the hammers up. 18.5 once, twice, all done at 18,500. Internet, that's yours.
Back onto another Ford. This is a Escort Bantam. I'm not sure if these were sort of produced in the UK, but all the ones I see recently are from South Africa. The guide price on this is £5,000 to £7,000. Looks in tidy condition. I've never even looked in one of these before. They've got like a bench seat almost, where both the seats connect. CVH engine in the bay. I'm not too sure if it's a 1.4 or 1.6. It doesn't say in the catalogue, but yeah, very clean under here. It's probably had an easy life in the hot climate of South Africa for most of its life. The guide price on this is £5,000 to £7,000.
At 6,000. At £6,000 the hands up. £6,000 it's on the internet. Also I'm done with it at £6,000. Sold on that.
Now, these may not be classic yet, but they're definitely on their way. We found a 106 Quicksilver, and I'm pretty sure I just read on it. Yeah, it's got 24,000 miles. Yep, it's definitely very original. Anyway, that's a cool car.
If you're over 4,000, you're out on the net. Hammers up provisionally then at £4,000. Provisional.
But this is even cooler. So this is a 106 GTI. There we go, this one's looking very original as well. The guide price is £8,000 to £10,000. The GTI has done 78,000 miles. It's quite a difference in the guide prices, so it'll be interesting to see what these two sell for.
At 6 corners, 62.50. Once, twice and going then. Provisional 62.50. Provisional net.
Tucked away back here, we've got more lots for the auction today. Some people take their girlfriends on holiday, shopping this time of year, Christmas market, but I'll bring mine to car auctions. And we've just spotted a future classic. This is a Mark IV Fiesta. Oh, look at the interior though. Nah. The camera isn't going to do this justice how nice this is. So the Mark IV Fiesta has only got 19,000 miles. And it's got a guide price of only £1,000 to £3,000. I want to see what this goes for, because even though it's frosty, it looks in good nick. Look, there's no rust on them arches at all. 19,000 miles, and it shows. It really only takes you a couple of seconds to gauge how clean this Fiesta is. Now I'm interested in these sort of cars because even though it might not be a major classic now, this really good condition Fiesta will be a good classic in 10-15 years when they start going up in value. So yeah, I really like this.
At 750 bid, new bin 750, all done at 750 bid. Goes
It is definitely cold out here today. Anyway, moving on to this Sierra. Very cool to see a Sierra these days. Oh, and it's not open. No. It's a 4x4 Sierra. Unfortunately, this one isn't open, so I'll just have to give you a bit of the information. The Sierra's got 94,000 miles and the guide price is £4,000 to £6,000.
Provisionally sold on the internet, all done. Last time in the 25. Provisional net 25.
Regular viewers of my channel will recognise this interior. It is a Mark II Fiesta. It's got XR2 seats in it. It's got an XR2 steering wheel on it. It's got XR2 rear back seat, XR2 pepper pots, XR2 body kit, XR2 stickers. But wait, what? It's got a 1.1 Valencia in it. So yeah, if you haven't guessed already, this is a replica. The engine bay doesn't look too nice, but it is what it is. Yeah, unfortunately the bay's been sprayed black as well. I can only assume because it's had quite a lot of welding done. All that's really missing from this is to whack a 1.6 CVH in it, and it'll be a proper replica, if that's such a word. But at the moment all it is a normal Mark II Fiesta with a body kit and pepper pot wheels on it. 2 fog lights like the XR2's had.
XR2 replica at £2,000 and 2,000 once. Twice all done, finished and provisional at £2,000.
Here at WB and Sons, they even sell trailers. If you come up in a car with a tow bar, you can buy a car and a trailer. The guide price is £1,000 to £2,000. Actually looks pretty good nick. The only thing with a trailer is you just got to find somewhere to store it.
At £600 the trailer, but £600 all done, £600 anything else, all finished then, provisional this one, £600.
It's almost like the classic cars never end. We're just coming into another section now. Peugeot Renault 5, but this one is a camper van. Just going to show you this to actually gauge the frost up here this morning. Look at that. This needs a little bit of work. I'm assuming it doesn't have MOT. Yeah, quite a lot of rot going on. And this is actually our first no reserve.
I thought that was a leaf, it's a palm tree.
Lauren's checking out the 90s graphics. It's even got some fit-in stickers. If you think this is slow, wait until we go uphill on an adventure before dementia and I survived the scrappage scheme. Oh, look at that. That is actually cool. That is so cool. You got your little fridge, your sink there, couple of hobs. And then all of this in the back. I'm assuming that table folds down or whatever, so then you can sleep in the back as well. Yes, love it.
1,300. Telephone bill at £1,300 and the hammers up at 13. £1,300 and selling away at 1,300.
Got this Ford BB tanker. Pretty unusual thing to see here. Got a guide price of 8 to 10 grand.
Yes, no interest. We'll pass that next on.
Just come back inside now, and this has got to be personally my favourite Mini I've seen today. The guide price is only £5,000 to £7,000. Nice clean boot, rust free, which is what we always like to see. It's a 1.3 injected engine. Yeah, this is definitely my favourite car here today. Really needs lowering, but
6,300, 6,300, 6,300 down. Phones out, thank you. 63 out.
we found a Capri 2.8 injection. It's done 101,000 miles. Looks in presentable condition. No immediate rust. The estimated price is £8,000 to £12,000.
8,000 8,500, it's on the net then, provisionally selling at 8,500. If we're all done sure, on the internet, provisional then 8,500. That's
Another Mark III Escort, in black this time. It's a XR3 SVO. Once again, this looks like it's in very presentable condition. All you got to look at is the door cards on these classic Fords. They're the first thing to start peeling away, but this one looks in real good condition. Judging by the speedo, it looks like it's done 80,000 miles. Could be genuine, might not be. You'd have to look back at the MOT history to try and gauge that. I've just been reading, and the car's had a full respray in its original colour, which is black, and the estimate is 15 to 20 grand.
at 13,000, anybody else putting in this maiden bid of 13,000 is submitting. £13,000 all done. If you're sure then at 13,000, 13, thank you.
Can't say I've seen one of these before. It's a Chevrolet Major, 1935, supplied new in Australia. They reckon £8,000 to £12,000. Look at that. Can't say I know a lot about it, but yeah, it's a big old beast. Not sure on the engine either, looked really big under there, but unfortunately it doesn't say what litre engine it has or anything.
8,500, all done once, all done twice, provisionally selling at 8,500. Next.
There we go guys, what do we all think about that then? I personally thought the prices were pretty reasonable for a classic car auction. A couple of cars that did stand out to me was that Mark II Fiesta. I think it had the potential, even though it was quite rough, I think it would make a really nice replica if it was all tidied up and a 1.6 CVH was in the bay. And also that little red Mark IV Fiesta, it went for only £750. I'm not quite sure how much that would be with fees on top, but I don't think it would be over £1,000. So yeah, someone's bought that and hopefully stuck it in a barn for 10 years, and that would be a future classic soon. Overall, the day at WB and Sons auction was so smooth. It was really well organised, and all the details are in the cars for you to read when walking around. We messaged James a couple of weeks before the auction and he was very helpful as well. Now, the classic car auctions at WB and Sons isn't just a rare occurrence. They actually happen every 6 weeks, and the next one is on the 28th of January, starting at 11 o'clock. I will leave all the details to their website and information on their address and how to get there for anyone who wants to visit. As I said, great day out. Let me know what you would have put a bid on if you were there today. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a like, and if you like what you see, subscribe to the channel to see more. Thank you all for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys later.